Sephiroth. Okay. Now this matchup feels like it could be very frustrating for Game & Watch to deal with, but Sephiroth, even though he has that huge sword, it's a very thin sword with thin hitboxes. And he's also really susceptible to getting edge guard.
Thin hitboxes, not lingering, and if he swings, he has some degree of end lag. You have to just deal with that.
Yeah, also, like, even at low percents, Game & Watch can get really good edge guards on the up Bs from Sephiroth. Let's see here. It's going to be the Nair. Just trying to keep damage going, spacing out the landing aerials from Skylar.
Szoob is doing a good job fencing off Skylar from the stage right now. Has a chance, maybe down air time.
There's the down air. You called it.
Hey, sometimes you order up and you get the commentator blessing. Nevertheless, Skylar's not going to be, too well. That's close.
Oh, great DI from Szoob.
And he's have to wait to. Oh, again! Oh! He triple dipped! Let's go! Crazy!
Look at the smile on Zoob's face.
Yeah. I mean, I had a double scoop of ice cream earlier, and Szoob is playing so selflessly. You'll love to see it.
All right, and that's 3 stocks to 1 right now. Up though, too much rage maybe a go for the up though Nair combo, but gets the back air anyway. Skylar going to go for the back throw, force damage off stage. The Nair just barely missing, but Szoob not ready for it.
Yeah.
I think they must have thought they had to tap.
Just gotta be careful about where we're getting in. Because you don't want to be on the business end of
These down airs are killing me, and Skylar.
Oh, okay. That was so close.
Why not?
Why not? Haircut. Gotta be careful where you land, though. Stuck buffering a ledge by the Game & Watch Jeff, too. And Skylar's starting to put options on Szoob and building a case to bring it back into this one.
All right, back to center stage right now, back to neutral. Both players just trying to feel it out. The jab check from Skylar, not going to find the lock. Sephiroth just laying a little bit too
And I
low.
love the angling on these tilts, too. He's doing a really good job making sure that Skylar pays every time he tries to hunt for that 45 to 33 degree angle that sometimes Sephiroth struggles with. That she struggles with. Oh, man. Tough state of affairs for Skylar right now. Let's get the grab.
Szoob looking for these back airs, rather. Skylar not giving it up. Down air again. These have been paying off in dividends for Szoob.
Bomb drop. Szoob gets a chance to go right by it. And I love that it's the ledge hang there. Skylar probably wanted a little bit more distance for the hitboxes to cover, but she does get the back air land. Hunting deep, forces Szoob to ledge. Szoob has to take the hit and get right back.
Blade dash coming out there. I thought we were going to see the Oxy Slash, and maybe Skylar did too, but she wasn't ready for the
That was a DI check! That was such a smart setup there by Szoob.
Yeah, and just jump at them, say, oh, I'm going to bucket install, and jump out of the bucket and get away. And Szoob, with the wing, I believe, had the extra jump to just call it out.
Yeah, smart gameplay there by Szoob. And part of it is that you kind of expect when you get grabbed by Sephiroth with Seph's back to the stage, you're going to wind up with a business end, a back throw back there, right, as a check. So going for the up air situation was also a great one. So.
Yeah, and it's kind of just that 50-50 of do nothing or try and do something and get that called out instead. You know that it's not a true combo, so you're looking for the mix-up.
Oh, nevertheless, Skylar's a vet, so she's going to figure out a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, and that was something I've noticed right now from Szoob is that they don't use that side B because Game & Watch can pull out the bucket and reflect it at any point. So it's just kind of a move that's off the table in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, even traditional zoners don't really rely on their zoning tools greatly against Game & Watch because of how Game & Watch has great defensive habits and has bucket. Nevertheless, Skylar's giving Szoob the win cycle so far, getting the key to land the back air on deep, and that's how you beat Sephiroth, by robbing this one Wind Angel blind early.
Yeah, very light character compared to his build, and you take these stocks deep edge guards like I was saying earlier.
Oh, missed tech chase opportunity there for Skylar. Nevertheless, trying to still maintain his lead. Almost enough there, Arkister.
I'm kind of shocked that up smash, it looked like the sweet spot and everything, but against the character like Game & Watch, I really thought they would be light enough to take that stock.
Again?
These
just
down
enough time
airs
for
just keep working.
Yeah, I think Skylar had enough rage that she was going to always have enough time to jump out of that hitbox. But not avoid the back air. That's a paper cut. No room to run for Mr. David watching that one.
Yeah, looking like the scissors that beat paper right now. Sephiroth just getting so much damage, trying to stall out the Dark Shadow.
But I love the roll away from Skylar, because the only way Szoob would have been able to punish her with that would have been a hard read, like up the
All right, Skylar going for the edge guard.
deep.
Oh man, that Octoslash just barely beating the back air. Oh, not sure what that was supposed to be.
It might be like a bucket situation, maybe?
Maybe.
You got the miss hit on it. You got side being
Yeah, hate to like throw the 9 away like that though.
Oh, yeah. Dash shot fully there?
I'm not sure the DI was there.
No, I think maybe Skylar was trying to hold out. Nevertheless, more so last thought situation. But, I mean, to see the lead that Skylar had built earlier on, disintegrate like this is troubling. Szoob pursuing here off the nair, but now getting those combos right back in his face.
Up air gonna force their way back down.
Sky and Fair's coming out here for Szoob, but Skylar's able to navigate that, get the grab, forcing Szoob to ledge.
Yeah, and the Chef is going to be really good against Octoslash at ledge because it doesn't snap. I think Szoob burned their jump.
Now back to ledge, and ledge trapping, so doing. And now the other side of the stage. That key was a big call out.
Yeah, Szoob at such high percent, they have to be so careful with their landings, or else it's going to be like an up smash or a down smash from Game & Watch to catch. Keeping the pressure going.
To survive past that. It's on the ledge. Oh, there we go!
Hit, and that's 1-1 now. Skylar on the board.
I knew that Skylar was hunting for the downer callouts. I was trying to go for it earlier on too, and might have given up stage control. Nevertheless, ledge trapping coming in clutch for the Game & Watch man.
Yeah, and are we going to see small battlefield here? I'm curious what the counter pick is going to be. I feel like Sephiroth's sword can cover pretty much any platform that's legal. So if we can force them to try and land on the platform, it can make it so difficult to land. Alright, so it was just the run back to PS2. No matchup change here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Watch these two tussle right now. I will say that if Szoob really wants to try and get away with this one, they have to figure out a way to keep Skylar from getting in. Because she's still doing a really good job of maneuvering past Sephiroth's swipes.
Yeah, and the one thing we saw at Game 1 was that Szoob got those early stocks with the down air twice in a row. And Game 1 was still kind of close after that, so Skylar looked really solid even then. Zoob's got to find a way to recreate those early stock situations.
They're going to brute force their way back to stage. Szoob now trying to figure out a way to get back a little more damage. That was not safe on shield, and instead, just took a little too time for the time trying to punish. And Skylar immediately seizing the opportunities here.
Back air gonna force Skylar off stage. I like the down air through the platform.
Oh, that was such great patience from Szoob. Able is to wait out Skylar. What? The counter hammers work in that situation?
This might have just been respawn into invincibility.
Ah, that's true.
I'm really surprised Szoob was able to make that one back. A good high recovery.
Yeah, 131, that's usually like curtains for Sephiroth goes off stage.
I like the idea. I like the idea. If the key had hit, they were safe, but good stuff from Skylar, just throwing it out in a way that cuts off the column that they can still cover afterwards.
Yeah, recognizing just how many options she had in order to make it so that Szoob was getting back to stage regardless. Oh, the fishbowl's out. One of the worst sights you can see if you're on facing the big watch is being hit by those repeat nairs. A ledge, good navigating here. Also, one thing I've noticed that Skylar's been doing is she's been working on the business end of low-angled F-tilt. When she gets into just close enough range, but not close enough range where she feels comfortable enough to actually hit Szoob, because they're going for down tilt a lot in order to low profile some of the sword swings.
I see what you mean. Yeah, right there. She did it again. Try just down tilt under it. Not a whole lot of lag on that move. And these downers on platforms for Szoob have been so good.
Szoob trying to play his game here. Late Nair came into clutch, but Skylar able to just get out of dodge briefly.
Oh, just did it!
The skewering for Szoob gonna be able to get away with that game 3.
And how many characters can say they can just beat Game & Watch back there? Because that move was fully out.
Very few. That's taking full advantage of Sephiroth's biggest strength, the ability to just have that range in certain circumstances. It's actually been really surprisingly close. This set's been very good. Like a lot of counterplay on counterplay between two players that are piloting characters at a high level, and they kind of
the adaptation is
there, and they feel confident that they can win with their characters. No switches.
Yeah, so it wouldn't really surprise me if we see Skylar able to find a way to take us to game number 5 here.
Absolutely.
Each game feels like the adaptation has been detrimental to the other player.
But so far, Szoob has just been a little bit out of reach for Skylar. Nair 1, Nair 2, it's going to happen another one. No, just gets out of dodge, but jumps right in.
I don't think she wanted to land on the platform, but it doesn't really matter. They're keeping the pressure going. These up airs not going to find a good landing from Szoob.
Late Bear also making an effort come through. Oh, that was an excellent use of the counter. Trying to get around what Skylar's trying to do. Szoob trying to pick his options here. Skylar, the stall up top. Good
Tries
landing.
to call out the up.
Oh,
Again, and
no. And look at the taunt from Szoob. He's feeling himself.
And this is to make top 8. This is for all the marbles playing tomorrow, guaranteed.
Bounce and down air time. No,
no,
not
you
time.
don't run out there. I don't think he wanted to run off. I think he was trying to line up and messed up.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
We take that. We take the down air on stage every day.
Patience there. Skylar just sit up Zoob's options. Test it! Oh, that was so close.
How can you tech that? You're so sick for teching that, and then you just don't have the angle on the recovery. I mean, it's PS2 and it's really hard. I get it.
Yeah.
But, like, that's so unsatisfying to see.
Excellent grab off the down air, the bounce up, but there's too much air time there for Skylar. He's able to hang out like an astronaut in deep space.
Oh, the back air gonna catch Skylar trying to fight out of shield.
And when has Game & Watch ever lost air to air using back airs, man?
That's what I just said. We just talked about this on the last game.
Right? Oh, this is looking bad for Skylar. She has to figure out a way. She's been able to make it so that Zoob's not been able to really like completely police the skies, but he's been the one winning out a lot of their exchanges, getting a lot more out of his callouts. Down tilt though, force him out deep, but again, Skylar just misread the trajectory of where Szoob wanted to go, Armstrong.
Yeah, and Zoob's doing a good job of recovering early a lot of the times. If you go low, it gives Game & Watch the time to set up and react, but if you go for these instant recoveries, Game & Watch has to call it out.
Yeah, and Skylar's gotten some reward for going for instant down tilt down air in that situation, but just not been enough to keep track. And there we go, Szoob upending Skylar and going to be moving on.
Top 8 for Szoob.